Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a guest with me, as you can see. And the reason I have a guest is because today's topic is making love to a pre-op transgender woman. I had only made love to one woman as a pre-op transgender woman myself, so I don't have a lot of experience at this. So I got somebody who has a lot of experience.
A lot of experience? Maya, I like sex.
There is nothing wrong with that. Introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, my name is Maddi. I am a pre-op trans woman.
How do you identify?
So my sexual orientation is kind of fluctuating at the moment.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Explain.
Okay, so previously, before I transitioned, I dated only women. I never dated a guy. Did have sex with 2 guys.
Really?
Yep, that was,
Yeah?
It wasn't great. I immediately freaked out because I felt like I was wrong and that I wasn't supposed to be doing this, and that my partners were supposed to be women.
Your hand is under my ass again, by the way. I could feel it wiggling around there.
Well, you are a very beautiful woman.
Oh,
I keep telling her this.
I guess you've been watching my videos now.
Almost 2 years.
And we only met a few months ago. All you fans out there who want to be in a video of mine, it can happen.
She's better in real life.
So at this point, you've been living full-time as Maddi for how long?
I started in May and I went full-time by Pride last year in October.
About under a year that you've been full-time.
Under a year full-time, yes. But I have been on hormones for over a year at this point.
But now that your gender identity and expression is now clearly female.
I'm enjoying exploring this side that's been repressed for a very long time.
And that includes men, women, cisgender, transgender,
correct,
everything in between.
Yeah, no, I've dated a couple cis guys, and I went on a couple dates with a gender fluid individual. Guys are yummy.
So I think, I would call that pansexual.
Yeah, pansexual would be good because I really don't have a preference for gender identity.
Penis, vagina. Do you prefer one over the other? I want full honesty.
Yes, I do prefer penis over vagina as of right now, but
Wow.
I do not discriminate.
People find it challenging the idea of having sex with a pre-op transgender woman.
Yes, this is very true. There is a lot of preconceived notions. I went on a date with a straight male.
And did you have sex?
We did have sex.
And how do you feel about it?
It wasn't bad. It was one of the first dates that I went on after coming out and transitioning. Both of us were still a little nervous about getting into bed with each other.
What happened?
Like, how detailed do you want me to?
This is YouTube. You can say whatever you want.
All right.
Come on.
This is full honesty.
Give it to
Okay.
me.
Each trans woman is different. But for me,
Right.
What I like is I don't want to be touched in a way as if you were a male touching another male. Basically, he laid me down on the bed. We started kissing. He ran his finger down my back.
Good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
I like that
good.
myself.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
And he just started kissing and treating me like a woman. He wasn't fully okay with touching it. I'm okay with as well because it depends on the person that I'm in bed with. I have to be really comfortable with you in order to feel like I want you to be down there to begin with.
I think actually that's quite common for pre-op transgender women. The ones at least who desire a vagina, because I believe you do, right?
Eventually, yes. I'm learning to love what I have. It does cause some issues, of course.
You're making do with what you have.
Correct. I can't control what I have down there at this point in time, but I can control it at some point in the future.
I've seen a lot of posts by women, and I mean cisgender women. There's this idea that because you have a penis, you just kind of want to fuck with it.
That's definitely not the case. I am what they call a switch. Depending on the person that I'm with, I will usually be the non-aggressive party. I want to be touched in all the right places, which they're not that much different than a cis woman at this point. Breasts, the ears, kissing down my stomach, running a finger down my back. For me, I just enjoy being more of the sensual, submissive side, depending on who I'm with.
I think the thing is that because people so closely associate penis with masculinity, when it comes to sex, they kind of imagine the model of a cisgender male and sexual aggressiveness being translated to a trans woman who has a penis as well. When I've discussed with cisgender lesbians, would you have sex with a trans woman who is pre-op? To be honest, a lot of the times they say no. But I think a lot of that is because there's this automatic assumption on their part that a pre-op trans woman is going to want to use that penis on her in the same way that a cisgender male is going to.
And that's not always the case.
Yeah.
There are some of us that just prefer only touching the tip, which is like a giant clitoris at this point, and prefer not to use it for penetration at all. I actually have had sex with a woman where she had a strap on and she wanted me to use the strap-on instead of my penis.
And did this woman, how did she identify?
She was bisexual.
And of course, it's all kinds of different sexual orientations, and it becomes very complex. Now, I'm not saying that cisgender lesbians should give pre-op trans women a try. I think everybody should do what they're comfortable with. But I think that there's a lot more gray area out there than people would like to believe.
Communication is key.
Yeah.
You have to talk to your partner, or else you're never gonna understand what they want or like or dislike. You can't just assume anything.
I think that's a great point. Assumption is, I think, what's killing everything here. I think people are assuming a lot about pre-op trans women.
I have actually had a few guys tell me if I didn't have my penis, then they would have totally dated me or have had sex with me.
That might be true, but they could also be lying to themselves.
It hurt a little because my penis doesn't define who I am. I just have an extra piece.
And I think that's going to be challenging to a lot of people.
If the partner is willing,
Yeah.
then and they make me really comfortable, I will use my penis on them. It's different. Like I said before, I dated only women, and I've had sex with my fair share of women as a guy. After transitioning, having sex with my penis doesn't make me feel like a guy again. It makes me feel like a woman with a strap on. And sometimes I do enjoy using my penis to have sex.
If that's what they want.
And not all of them want it, and that's okay.
That actually brings up a few good points here. After I'd been on hormones for a while, the act of coming was actually not the same as before hormones.
Absolutely yes. Pre-transition, it was gotta get off, need to get off.
You were one pump Chuck.
I was a little more than one pump. I was
Okay.
2 pumps. 20 to 25 seconds of a buildup, and then an explosion, and then that was it.
We're gonna get a little gross here, like ejaculate everywhere.
No feelings, no connection, lots of disassociation. After about 7 months on being on HRT,
Which is hormones.
which is
Estrogen
hormones,
therapy.
things changed in terms of ability to ejaculate, ability to be horny. It's a different heat at this point. Whereas now it's more of a slow buildup. It's not just down in my penis, which no longer ejaculates. It is a full body orgasm. I did not enjoy anal. I did not like toys. I did not like fingers. I did not like anything in there. Penetration, anally, using a vibrator on my penis is one of the most enjoyable things.
How much of that do you think was because of the hang-ups you had before, because of your identity?
95%. Not even from your wife. You're not even supposed to enjoy penetration.
Right now, the only real way you can experience penetration is that way. Once you're able to experience penetration, the other way, who knows what that balance will be.
It'll be another shift, which I am definitely looking forward to.
Yeah, if you build a vagina, they will come.
Okay, Field of Dreams.
Yeah, I got dad jokes. That was very, very instructive. Thank you so much, Maddi, for being on the channel.
Thanks for having me. I definitely enjoyed it.
Now, Maddi, you yourself have some social media
I
presence
do.
and things, right? So tell us a little bit about
I
that.
do. So I am a aspiring Twitch streamer. My channel is twitch.tv/TwitchKylie. You can usually find me in the evenings, Monday through Thursday.
I will put a link to all this down below, of course. And on that note, like, share, and subscribe, and see you around the interwebs.